comes the sun indeed. Welcome to all of you, some who have traveled from a little farther away than just across the river. Welcome to everyone named Lisa, but special welcome for this Lisa, the bride and her groom. Jeff and Lisa, we welcome you to your chuppah with words from ancient Jewish tradition, words of blessing. Bruchim habayim b'shem Adonai, berachnuchem mibeit Adonai. Blessed are you who enter here, in God's name, in these words that are reserved in our tradition for only this moment, for bride and groom. Mi'adir al hakol, mi'baruch al hakol, mi'gadol al hakol, hu yivarech echatan v'hakala. May God's supreme and might, glory, guide and bless this bridegroom and this bride. Lisa and Jeff, this is a day of blessings. You have the skyline of the city behind you, arrayed before you, all your friends and family. You will have the sun a little bit, and later the moon and the stars as your witnesses, along with all of us. Today this becomes sacred space. Here you are surrounded by everyone who matters to you, who cares so much about you. We share a common hope, dream, prayer for your happiness and your well-being. You can feel the love and support from all of us who are here with you, as well as those who, while not physically present in body, their spirit, their love is very much a part of this moment, including Jeff, your grandparents, Vivian, Jean, Melva and Joe, Lisa, your grandfather, Howard, who's Talit, who was used at the end of the ceremony, your grandmother, Betty, and of course your dad, Alan. They are all surely looking down and smiling at you, sending their blessings to see you so happy, to know that you have found love, the one to whom your soul can sing. From the start of your relationship, you've been through some trials together, some really wonderful times too. Starting a restaurant was certainly not as easy as a walk in the park. Standing here at the water's edge, such an expansive view. The world seems open with so much possibility. You've already shared one vision for your future, and it has come to be. And now the next step of your journey becomes reality tonight. The foundations of your relationship are symbolized by this chuppah. Maybe a little damp. That's okay. It's open to the light, to the warmth, all the world around you. The canopy, like the cloth of your table, where you share your meals, often with friends and family, just as today. Buffeted by whatever winds may come, there is real support in the love between you two. And above all, chuppah represents God's sheltering presence with you wherever you go. Bruchim habayim, blessed are you as you enter here. And the two of you would meet with me and we talked. You both exuded a calmness that was in such contrast to the pressure in your professional lives. I'm sure there are times when the still waters are roiled and passion's a good thing. But I think at the core of your relationship there is this sense of steadfast, unstrained, unstressed balance, and just being together. You are each other's anchor in any kind of tempest. It's reflected in some of the things you said about each other. Jeff, you talked about how from the start you just clicked with Lisa. feeling like you already knew her. You felt that you could be yourself with her. And Lisa, from your first get-together, you just knew you were going to see Jeff again. But with Jeff, there was nothing forced, no stress. There was a level of trust established early on between you. Conversations were immediately very easy, flowing, talking to each other just felt so natural. There was one standout feature about Jeff that made him so attractive to you, Lisa, right away, and what you especially love about him always. And that's the way he really listens to you. It goes beyond the words you say, to really looking into your eyes, and your heart, and your soul. Just like him. He's empathetic and understanding. His compassion is evident to everyone. There are no hidden superpowers with Jeff. His good nature is right up front. And you added, he's fun and funny. Jeff, you love Lisa most of all for her heart, which is the purest there is. She glows tonight in beauty, and always with such kindness and sweetness. Genuine, deep down caring. It's there for everyone around her. Her patients know it, and so do all who meet her. But lucky you, you're the one she loves. And you know, she'll always be devoted to you and to the family you create together. In fact, when Lisa's dad gave his blessing to your union, he said to you something like this: she may drive you nuts sometimes, but she'll always be there for you, loyal, and loving, and good. Well, I had to wonder, why would you drive each other a little nuts sometimes? I think partly because you have such drive, both of you, and it's propelled you forward to succeed in careers where other people's needs often have to come first. There is inevitable pressure you put on yourselves, and yet you know how important it is to find time with each other when life is so busy. I know you'll always find ways to let each other know that you are kadosh to each other, set apart, above anyone or anything else. Words in your ketubah say, above all, we are a team. You are a wonderful team, resilient, resourceful, responsive to each other, even when you're not always on the field at the same exact time. Still, you manage to pull together towards the same goals. Your different work hours don't always have to get in the way of your great ability to communicate with each other, because you're always able to talk about any differences, such as the fact that one of you is somewhat more relaxed and could even be a little bit of a procrastinator about some things, whereas the other one is more of a workaholic. She said it. You learn from each other to slow down in life, if not in work, how to be more organized. This is how you keep an even keel, and you add insight and understanding to both your lives. Not too long after you'd started seeing each other seriously, you took a trip together to Argentina. Talk with me about the importance of traveling well together. Now, couples can plan for this, especially when someone is a good organizer. But ultimately, it takes a leap of faith to make a journey together. Your distant forebears took such a leap, crossing borders and an ocean to get here. And so too did our ancient Israelite ancestors, who crossed a far distant sea with a vision of hope called the Promised Land, always in front of them. They didn't know, they couldn't know exactly where the journey would lead them, but they were sure they would go together. They were sure there were blessings in their lives. They were sure of their vision, their faith in the future. So it is with you too. At this water's edge, this place of promise, this is my prayer for you. May your marriage be the most wonderful journey you share. Know that the promised land is not some far-off shore, but the relationship, commitment, respect, honor, and love that you build and live together every day of your lives. May you keep on listening to each other, finding insight into each other's souls, sharing your vision to make your home and this world a better place. May your journey from this place be as joyous as the path that led you here. And may God bless you, as bride and groom. This is my prayer for Lisa and Jeff. I'm going to ask all of us to take a moment, close your eyes, open your hearts. Silently, each of us wish Jeff and Lisa blessing as they start their lives married together. We celebrate. We sanctify this moment with the first cup of wine, using this cup from Jeff's, your parents' 25th wedding anniversary. May you share that many and more happy anniversaries together. Lifting a cup to L'chaim. Chaim happens to be your Hebrew name, the Hebrew word for life, and a little oddity of Hebrew, it's a plural form. It's a way of suggesting perhaps that life at its fullest is something to be shared. I'm going to ask you in just a moment to share this cup after I have the honor of reciting the blessing on your behalf, and then you'll take a sip, offer your bridal. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanisuim v'hanisuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Ama Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine, who hallows us with commandments and consecrates this marriage, who sanctifies our people Israel through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage, the chuppah. While we were inside and you were on the trolley, Lisa and Jeff signed a beautiful ketubah. It's crafted by Jeff's mom. Ketubah is a Jewish wedding document. It gives words to their commitment to each other. It was signed in front of witnesses before the ceremony, but all of us are witnesses to your love. And so I'm going to ask you now, in the presence of everyone here who helps bring sanctity to this moment, Jeff, do you, known among our people Israel by the name Chaim, ben Aharon Ruvain V'Re'ah, take Lisa to be your wife, to love, to honor, to cherish, whether in good fortune or in adversity, and to seek together with her a life that is kadosh, sanctified by all that is holy? And Lisa, to you, known among our community by the name Shendel Bat Gidel V'Avraham, take Jeff to be your husband, to love, to honor, to cherish, whether in good fortune or in adversity, to seek together with him a life that is kadosh, sanctified by all that is holy. So you come now to place a ring on each other's hand. Let's be really careful not to drop it into the slats. I'm going to ask you to take these rings, each a perfect circle, symbol of wholeness, continuity, and the say words that establish your covenant of marriage in Jewish tradition. Jeff, I'm going to ask you to put Lisa's ring on her hand. Look into her eyes and repeat after me. Lisa, you're going to put Jeff's ring on his finger and say after me. With these very simple vows made clear, we are about to recite 7 blessings. Come from an ancient Hebrew collection of blessings. These are words that friends and family traditionally offer to the bridal couple, reflecting your joy together and the hope that it inspires in us all. We have Pat, Daniel and Sarah, Joanna and Lauren, Lori and Richard, Lisa and Troy, and Lisa and Jay. You all have the honor of offering contemporary translations of these ancient blessings after I chant each one in Hebrew. But everyone here, not just these friends and family, everyone is an active participant and you're really important to this process. So I'm going to ask everyone to take part in the rejoicing simply by saying Amen at the end of each one in Hebrew, and I will be sure to signal to you when to chime in. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol bara likvodo. Amen.
May your admiration, appreciation, and understanding of each other foster a love that is passionate, tranquil, and equal. May this love between you be strong and enduring.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam.
May you be best friends, work together to build a relationship with substance, with a sense of humor, with the spirit, and you continue to enliven the relationship.
May you respect each other's individual personality and perspective, and give each other room to grow and fulfill your dreams.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yasar et ha'adam tzamo, v'tzelem b'mo tzadmito, v'yitino mimenu inyan ha'de'am. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'adam. Amen.
May you be blessed with a loving home filled with warmth, humor, and compassion. May you create a family together that honors traditions old and new.
May you teach your children how to respect for themselves and others, and instill in them the value of
Sos tasis v'tagel ha'akara, v'kibbutz banecha, u'letocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai, v'sameach Zion, v'banecha. Amen.
May you continually learn from one another and from the world.
Together may you grow, deepening your knowledge and understanding of each other and of your journey through life.
Sameach v'samach, re'im ha'ahudim, כשמחך יצירך בגן עדן מקדם. ברוך אתה אדוני, משמח חתן וכלה. Amen.
May you always share yourselves openly with friends and family, and always sense the love of your friends and family,
whether they are close by or across the distance.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala, asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala. Gila rina v'yitzta v'chedva, ahava v'achva, shalom v'reut, meher Adonai Eloheinu yishama be'arei Yehuda u'chutzot Yerushalayim, kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala, kol mitalot chatanim mechupatam, u'na'arim mishtel neginatam. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach chatan im hakala. Amen.
May you be blessed with health.
may life bring you wholeness of mind, body, and spirit.
May you keep each other well balanced and grounded.
You all did such a great job. We have one more blessing. Perfect. Excellent. People want to be seated? Can see better. May your joy in one another overflow, just as the wine in this cup overflows into the world around you. May you find happiness in adventures, big, small, something to celebrate every day of your life. Praise you, Adonai, our God, creator of the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Shall I go back? We have almost concluded our ceremony. Son, following the final blessing and the breaking of the glass, everyone is invited to go back on the trolley to the restaurant. Cocktails, Dirk and Lisa and Jeff are going to join everyone there after they observe the custom of Yisroel. That's the actual conclusion of the ceremony. They spend some time alone together. It marks the real completion, and it's an island of time, of peace. The first moments alone together, married. Lisa, at our last meeting together, you said you couldn't wait to call Jeff your husband to make it official. So now it is. You've spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. According to the traditions of the Jewish people, the laws of the state of New York, you are now husband and wife before God and all humanity. And on this night, so filled already with blessings, what more could I possibly add? There is one more blessing that our tradition would have you offer, the longevity of Jewish tradition, both of your families, symbolized by the talit we're going to use now that comes from your grandfather Howard. You need to be really closer together. That's closer. and the folds, softness. I ask you to think about the embrace. So many generations who've come before. All their blessings are now a part of this moment. As I ask for God's greatest blessing on the two of you, blessing of peace. May God bless you, keep you, watch over you, guide you. May God turn to you with kindness. May God look with favor upon you every time you look into each other's eyes. Shine on you. May you know health, courage, Let us all say one more time.